chapter 7, God's servants will be preserved. After this, I saw 4 angels standing at the 4 corners of the earth, holding back the 4 winds of the earth, so that no wind should blow on the land or the sea or against any tree. Then I saw another angel rising where the sun rises, having the seal of the living God. He cried out in a loud voice to the 4 angels whose duty was to damage land and sea. Wait before you damage land or sea or trees until we have sealed the servants of our God on their foreheads. And I heard the number of those who were sealed, 144,000 out of all the tribes of Israel. From the tribe of Judah, 12,000 had been sealed. From the tribe of Reuben, 12,000. From the tribe of Gad, 12,000. From the tribe of Asher, 12,000. From the tribe of Naphtali, 12,000. From the tribe of Manasseh, 12,000. From the tribe of Simeon, 12,000. From the tribe of Levi, 12,000. From the tribe of Issachar, 12,000. From the tribe of Zebulun, 12,000. From the tribe of Joseph, 12,000. And from the tribe of Benjamin, 12,000 sealed. The saints await. After that, I looked and saw a huge crowd, which no one could count, from every nation, race, tribe, and language, standing in front of the throne and in front of the Lamb, dressed in white robes and holding palms in their hands. They were crying out in a loud voice, "Salvation to our God who sits on the throne, and to the Lamb." And all the angels who were standing in a circle round the throne, surrounding the elders and the 4 living creatures, prostrated themselves before the throne and touched the ground with their foreheads, worshiping God with these words: Amen. Praise and glory and wisdom, thanksgiving and honor and power and strength to our God forever and ever. Amen. One of the elders then spoke and asked me, "Who are these, robed in white, and where have they come from?" I answered him, "My Lord, you know." Then he said, "These are they who have come through the great trial. They have washed their robes and whitened them in the blood of the Lamb. That is why they are standing in front of God's throne and serving him day and night in his sanctuary. And the one who sits on the throne will spread his tent over them. They will never hunger or thirst again. Sun will not strike them, nor any scorching wind, because the Lamb in the middle of the throne will be their shepherd and will guide them to springs of living water. And God will wipe away all tears from their eyes. The word of the Lord. The seventh seal. The Lamb then opened the seventh seal, and there was silence in heaven for about half an hour. The prayers of the saints bring the coming of the great day nearer. Next, I saw the 7 angels who stand in the presence of God, and 7 trumpets were given to them. Another angel came and stood at the altar with a golden censer. A large quantity of incense was given to him to offer with the prayers of all the saints on the golden altar that stood in front of the throne. And from the angel's hand, the smoke of the incense went up with the prayers of the saints in the presence of God. Then the angel took the censer and filled it from the fire of the altar and hurled it on the earth. And there came peals of thunder and flashes of lightning and an earthquake. The first 4 trumpets. The 7 angels that had the 7 trumpets made ready to blow them. The first blew his trumpet, and hail and fire mixed with blood were hurled on the earth, and 1/3 of the earth was burnt up, and 1/3 of all trees and every blade of grass was burnt. The second angel blew his trumpet, and it was as though a great mountain blazing with fire had been hurled into the sea. 1/3 of the sea became blood. 1/3 of the living things in the sea were killed, and 1/3 of the ships were destroyed. The third angel blew his trumpet, and a huge star fell from the sky, burning like a torch, and it fell on 1/3 of all rivers and on the springs of water. The name of the star is Wormwood, and 1/3 of all water became wormwood, so that many people died from the water because it had become bitter. The fourth angel blew his trumpet, and 1/3 of the sun was struck, and 1/3 of the moon, and 1/3 of the stars, so that the light of 1/3 of them was darkened, and the day was not light for 1/3, and similarly the night. Then I looked, and I heard an eagle flying in mid-heaven and calling with a great voice, "Woe, woe, woe on all the inhabitants of the earth at the remaining sound of the 3 trumpets which the 3 angels have yet to blow." The word of the Lord.